is when my reward. Motivation. All the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falcor Bay. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Introducing first, he is Special K, Kell Brook. 147 pounds on the butt. He is Special K, Kell Brook, the former welterweight champion of the world, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, UK. Juan Manuel Marquez, fighting out of Mexico City, a world champion in 4 different weight classes.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing the former British welterweight champion.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. And a nice left hook. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning, or air con, as they say in the UK.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
These punches coming from every angle. The face is telling the story from that jab. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice hook. Good straight right hand. This fighter's completely content. Did you see that? Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Brook in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Well, sometimes it can be the...
You gotta get out there.
On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Now Brook may need to take a knee here. They still standing.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Counter punching. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Failing to score with that right hook. Not a lot of defense here at all. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Brook in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Don't get him in. All right?
The bell rings and we start the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hand and power.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice defense with that jab. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. These two were made for each other. And he misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That big hook doesn't land. The courage on display here is incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the tournament's got a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Relax now. Only one round, relax. Don't worry about it. Get your mind up.
We will take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
I'm back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Sometimes when you have a...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Marquez is hurt. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Code red for Kell Brook. And now they're right back in. Did you see that? Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
willing to go where the other fighter won't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Oh, that punch! A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Brook in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
For this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. That's going to be tough.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Missing with the left hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They exchange punches. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? A swing and a miss with the left hook. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. What would you tell this guy? Here's the bell to start round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catch you.
Nope, that hook won't score. They both want a knockout, you can tell. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. Massive blow, and down goes Kell Brook. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talking about Brook in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it up, get on with the job.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man, good man.
Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one.
Good work out there. The job's working nice. Those ones
Stop complacent. This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there.
There's the bell to start round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Jab misses. Straight right just misses. Marquez is rocked. I don't know. I'm going to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Code red for Kell Brook. Somehow weathered the storm.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Brook may need to take a knee here. Big shot, and Kell Brook is on the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Marquez is dazed. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody else.
That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Great round, now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Get your boxing back together. You're switching off.
You start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Your mind's back on the job.
There's the bell to start round 8. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. There, let's see it again on instant replay.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Code red for Kell Brook. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. about Marquez in that last round.
That's
Beaten,
his round.
bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
You're better than that, kid.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Stay focused.
Get your rhythm back, and we'll go again. Don't worry about it.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Get out of the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round that was. Come
Don't
on.
be looking there for one shot.
And there's the bell for round 9. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to...
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Marquez is in trouble. And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And the referee will allow this to continue. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Calm yourself down. Come on, breathe, breathe.
And here comes the 10th round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The special one goes to the canvas. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
You heard that right, ladies and